皆さんこんにちは、藤谷エイビックです。今回はですね、シンガポールのオーディオブランド DITA ですね、こちらの社長を務めていらっしゃいますデニーさんにお越しいただきました。ありがとうございます。
Thank you very much for having me. Nemoto-san and I know each other for many years, so I'm very happy to see you again.
Thank you.
From the beginning, we know each other.
DITA というブランド、日本でもかなりファンの多いブランドなんですけれども、まずちょっと改めて DITA というブランドの歴史についてデニーさんにお話しいただきたいんですけど、お願いします。
First, my name is Danny. I'm from Singapore. DITA is now about 14 years old. Our company started from engineering. I'm a mechanical engineer. My partner is working in high-end audio, two-channel audio. And then we decide to join together and start DITA. Time in about 2010, 2012, there is not so many high-end brands for high-end personal audio. So we decided that we want to create product a little bit different, and we want to be in Japan. So I think about 2012, we visited Headphone Festival, Autumn. That was our first show in Japan. That's also when I met Nemoto-san.
Yeah.
After that, we continue to develop more and more products. And I believe that compared to many other companies, we are a little bit different because even after 12, 13, 14 years, we are still very passionate about audio and about the customer. We don't want to be a big company. We want to remain a smaller company so that we can continue to understand the customer, what all the enthusiasts, audiophile, maniac, what we love together. That's, I think, our company style.
Yeah. 日本にもね、もう十数年前から上陸されているブランドなんですけども、最初のデビュー作アンサー、そこからスタートして、今回また新しい製品をお持ちいただいたと思うんですけれども、DITAのイヤホンに対してのこだわりっていうのをちょっとお聞かせいただきたいと思うんですけど。
When I met Nemoto-san the first time in Tokyo during a Headphone Festival, somebody introduced us and told me, if you want to be in Fuji Headphone Festival, you must talk to Nemoto-san first. Even Nemoto-san said, okay, and then you can come next year. So I was, the first time I met Nemoto-san, I was very worried. I'm thinking, I don't know what to say to him. And I'm thinking, oh, please, let me join Headphone Festival. At that time, we came with a new product answer. It was dynamic driver, 10mm. Our company always believed that we want to build a product that is mainly using dynamic driver because we believe that dynamic driver potential is very big and still used by many people. Also, dynamic driver is much more reliable, and so we feel that this is the direction that we want to go. It is difficult because many companies now sell earphones with many driver, 8 driver, 10 driver, 12 driver. I think that for us, we want to remain single dynamic driver because we believe in a very coherent sound with no crossover break or some bad phase or impedance problem. Sometimes we have too many driver, it's easy to have phase or impedance problem. So we want to continue to develop single dynamic driver, and we will only offer single dynamic driver in all our DITA brand flagship.
最初のアンサーが出た頃って、おそらく世界中 BA ドライバーのマルチドライバーのイヤホンがメインストリームだったと思うんですけども、そこに DITA がアンサードリームシリーズ出してきて、イヤホン界がまだまだダイナミックドライバーできることがあるなっていうのを他のブランドメーカーも気がついたんじゃないかと思うんですけども、そのあたりの影響力どういうふうに思っていらっしゃいますか
？Make less money, not enough money to make, because many brands they start to make many driver because at that time many customer they feel like more driver is better. It is very difficult to have one idea and say always go this idea. And sometimes other maker is making different thing and other maker is making different thing, but we always stay to one idea. I think the main reason is because we believe from day one, our company will be long-term company. So to be a long-term company, we must have strong philosophy and engineering foundation. Also, at the time that we started to make Answer and Truth, 2012, balanced armature is mainly used for hearing aid and not so much for audio industry, maniac industry. So even we try to use balanced armature at that time, we don't feel the sound is as good as a properly engineered dynamic driver at that time. So because of that, we continue to develop hard on dynamic driver. And I think today we make a big sacrifice because we are one of the few companies that insist on making a dynamic driver flagship. Not so many dynamic driver flagship now.
やっぱりそういう信念、哲学、そういうところが日本のイヤホンマニアにも受け入れられたんじゃないかと思いますけど。
I really appreciate Japanese fans, Japanese customer, distributor, retailer for helping us and understanding our philosophy. Because this is not so easy idea. Sometimes it makes our product difficult to sell. But in the end, I hope to be here for many, many more years. So relationship with customer, retailer, and distributor is so important for us.
ではまずこちらの新しいフラッグシップモデルのベンチュラというイヤホンについてお話しいただきたいと思います。
So for Ventura, we have few new ideas. Of course, we need to talk about the driver. It's a 12mm dynamic driver. This driver is very different from Perpetual. Perpetual driver, we have more traditional design and air volume is seal and control. Now with Ventura, we take a driver and we are able to put the volume on the driver itself. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, many layers to have different layer in the dynamic driver, not in the earphone. Also, the diaphragm of the driver is quite complex. We have titanium ceramic composite for the diaphragm. And then after that, PVD one layer of gold for a little bit of warmth to the sound. I think this is a new breakthrough for us in dynamic driver design. We feel like it makes the sound, this sound, but much bigger, much more spacious. Like we think that it's even bigger soundstage and more spacious sounding than even Dream XLS. Yeah, so I think from Dream Generation 1, XLS, Perpetual, and now this, I believe, is our best combination. 1, 2, 3, 4, all combined. And I think it's the best for sound. Even in the way that we manufacture the product, I also think that it is the best combination all of the previous generation. So from generation 1, we use titanium casting and a little bit of CNC. Dream XLS, we use a full CNC. And in Perpetual, we make full CNC but much more organic shape. A lot of curve and more comfortable and more round shape. For Ventura, we take all of this idea, we combine. So near to the ear is a little bit more organic. On the outside, it's a little bit clean, straight. It looks more like a DITA product. Also in terms of industrial design and mechanical engineering, we try to combine all the things that we have learned into this design.
今度こちらの赤いイヤホンですね。エントリーモデルのプレリュードというモデルになるというお話なんですよ。こちらについてもじゃあちょっとご説明いただいてよろしいですか。
I also brought small surprise item this trip. This is a Prelude earphone. Prelude is much lower price earphone, but as you can see, but it's also, I think, using the new type of driver technology that we have used in Ventura, except it's much more simple. Very similar to first generation like Answer Truth diaphragm. Magnet and the rear structure of the driver is very different from original Answer type. It also includes a new external miniature DAC amp adapter. So this adapter is including high resolution DAC and also amplifier. So with this, you can now connect directly to a Type-C mobile phone. It's meant to be entry level to hopefully attract more new generation customer to understand our product and our company better. So that's why we want to launch the Prelude product.
ベンチュラの方はまだ開発中なので、完成はこれからというお話でしたけど、こちらのプレリュードの完成度はどれぐらいなんでしょうか？
We are 99% complete.
Oh.
Yeah, so we should be able to push this out to market very quickly. The sound is 100% finished, completed. I think I really like the sound a lot. At this price point, personally, I feel it is very, very attractive product.
で、お値段はだいたい$160ぐらいを考えられているということですか？
Yes, about $160, yeah.
DITAのエントリーモデルとしてはかなりお値段も安く設定されているけれども、デザインは決してハイクラスモデルには引けを取らないデザインになっているということですよね。
Yes, of course.
Yeah.
Because if we don't make it this way, I don't know how to make it. For our company, I think some customer like our product, some customer don't like our product. This is normal. But if other maker, they look at our product and they say, okay, this company is a good company. So I feel very proud. I think for me, not only is the product need to be appreciated and liked by the customer, but I want to make the product that my peers, other maker look at it and say, oh yes, we think this company is okay, good company or something like that. That to me is also very important. So even for Prelude entry-level product, we need to make it to some level. And below that price, I cannot deliver. That's the reason why.
では最後になるんですけども、今回のこのベンチュラ、それからプレリュード、楽しみにしている日本のファンの方にデニーさんからメッセージをお願いします。
Firstly, I want to say thank you very much for watching this. Thank you very much for taking the time to understand our company a little bit more. I really appreciate the Japanese market for giving us so much support over so many years. I want to continue to build products, cheap or expensive, to a standard that I hope the Japanese customer is able to accept. And to me, that is a very high standard. I use that as my personal standard or mark for developing product. If the Japanese customer thinks that it is a good product or likes the product, then I feel, okay, we have achieved this mark. This has been the way that we are from 2012 when we met Imoto-san. We felt at that time, first, Japan. If Japan is okay, we can go to the world. That is what we have always felt. And today, I still feel the same way. I hope that many of our friends and customers in Japan, they will come and they will look at Ventura, listen to Prelude. That is what I want to deliver this time. Thank you so much.
では今回はですね、ただいま開発中のモデルであるフラグシップモデルベンチュラ、それからエントリーモデルのプレリュードについてDITAの社長であるデニーさんにお話を伺いました。デニーさん、本当にありがとうございました。
Thank you so much. Thank you so much.